Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. It is time to reveal what is coming to Cedar Fair's amusement parks in 2017. Now, not all of these parks have announced something yet. King's Dominion is waiting until Saturday to make their announcement, and also Canada's Wonderland and Michigan's Adventure, as well as Knott's Berry Farm, haven't announced anything yet either. But anyway, let's move on. First up is Dorney Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania. For 2017, they will be receiving a Huss Troika flat ride, the return of their bumper cars, a new show called Cirque Imagine, and a water park expansion including new picnic pavilions, cabanas, and even a new bar. I know I love a good poolside margarita, so that last one is especially exciting for me. While they didn't receive a new roller coaster this year, this is quite a lot of smaller additions for a park many consider to be forgotten by the chain. It's quite obvious that Cedar Fair hasn't forgotten about this park, and the future looks pretty bright for it. Next up is California's Great America in Santa Clara, California. In 2017, they will be converting Vortex into a floorless coaster called Patriot. This is something many people were expecting to happen this year, but as they say, it's better late than never. But anyways, this edition will make Vortex at Carowinds the only stand-up coaster left in the Cedar Fair chain, so it's pretty clear that the days of the stand-up coaster are numbered. And who knows, maybe Six Flags will convert their stand-ups next. Coming up next is Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2 years after Fury 325 put them on the map, they will be expanding their county fair section with 4 new flat rides, a Zero Wave Swinger, a Mondial Top Scan, a Mac Music Express, and a Huss Troika. Their Vekoma Boomerang Carolina Cobra will also be renamed and rethemed to Flying Cobras. And finally, they'll be upgrading their Wings restaurant and bringing back Winterfest, the park's Christmas event. After something as huge as Fury 325, it's nice to see Carowinds getting some smaller additions this year. The county fair expansion is sure to add even more charm to the park and will be a great family experience. It'll give families more to do there. So next up is Kings Island in Mason, Ohio. We already know that a GCI named Mystic Timbers is coming next year, but that isn't the only thing that's coming to the park. Returning to Kings Island in 2017 is the Winterfest event. Yep, just like Carowinds, Kings Island is bringing back their Christmas event for the whole family to enjoy. And let's be honest, how awesome would it be to ride the Beast with Santa Claus? So overall, you can expect Christmas lights to light up Mystic Timbers next year. Next up is Valley Fair in Shakopee, Minnesota. In 2017, this lesser-known Cedar Fair park is receiving a 230-foot-tall star flyer named North Star. While it is one of the smaller additions to a Cedar Fair park next year, a tall swing ride is always a welcome addition to any park. It makes the skyline even more picturesque, and it is sure to give you an amazing view of the park. Seriously, Wild Things Helix is a thing of beauty, so something like this is sure to make Valley Fair even better. Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri is up next, and next year this park will be receiving a Huss Troika and a Huss Condor. It'll also be getting a new front gate and bringing back the Winterfest event. Yeah, I know, this is nothing too big, as it is one of their smaller parks. After Hershey Park removes Falcon next year, this one will be one of the only 3 Huss Condors in the United States, the other ones being at Six Flags Great America and The Great Escape. Next up, while Knott's Berry Farm hasn't announced anything just yet, Knott's Soak City has made an announcement today. And that announcement is a 2017 expansion. Next year, they're going to be adding a few new slide complexes like the Wedge and Shorebreak. Shorebreak being a series of trapdoor slides and the Wedge being a family raft ride. And this looks like a really good addition for Knott's Soak City. You don't really hear that much about it. And finally for today, we have the one and only Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Now, I know a lot of people are expecting Mean Streak to get the RMC treatment next year, but before I say anything, let me get this out of the way. No, it won't be happening next year. If anything, they're going to plan it out next year and schedule the opening for 2018 instead. However, Cedar Point certainly isn't going into next year empty-handed. In 2017, Cedar Point will add a huge water park expansion and remodel. That's right, Soak City, which is considered one of the weakest water parks out there, is getting a major makeover. It will be renamed Cedar Point Shores and will get several new slides and restaurants. It'll also be receiving new cabanas, a new entrance, and some new landscaping, which is sure to spruce up the place. Perhaps the biggest addition for thrill seekers is a new trapdoor slide complex called Point Plummet. These slides will be 6 stories tall and will include 2 smaller slides on the same structure. In addition, a new family area called Lakeslide Landing will be installed. Perfect for families to cool off and introduce their kids to the exciting world of water parks. Furthermore, a new restaurant called the Crystal Rock Cafe will give parkgoers an assortment of amazing food options, and oh my goodness, there is a ton of food to choose from. In addition to chicken tenders and cheeseburgers, this place has waffle fries, tater tots, loaded potato wedges, bratwurst, fresh salads, pesto chicken sandwiches, and my personal favorite, the fresh baked flatbreads featuring my 2 favorite kinds, buffalo mac and cheese and caprese. Caprese! This is going to be amazing. Sorry. I just love flatbreads that much. Yes, I do. Now, I know a lot of people will be disappointed with these announcements. A lot of people were expecting an RMC Mean Streak or maybe another roller coaster to a smaller park. But don't forget, King's Dominion will be making their announcement this Saturday, so there may be another new coaster on the way after all. Will it be a new coaster? I don't know. The only way to find out is to wait until Saturday. And as for Michigan's Adventure, I don't know, maybe they'll expand their petting zoo next year. But hey, Canada's Wonderland hasn't announced anything either, so maybe they're holding off until later this year. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to subscribe and follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I got links in the description, or you can click the icons on the screen. This is Theme Park Crazy, and I'll see you guys next time.